Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp. Alright, coming again at you with another daily nugget through the power and spirit of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai. So first and foremost, call Halayam, La, Alahaya Nawa, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Akaha Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Shalom unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth through the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwat, which is the sisters that listening and learning. Alright, so today's daily nugget edification will be Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19 and 20. Where it reads, so shall they fear, Isaiah 59 and 19, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, which is the east, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright, so we're in a time period right now where, brothers are in the spirit and brothers are keeping a watchful eye, because we know that the enemy has a short time, alright, and he's going to come in like a roaring lion. Okay, there's a time that is coming, where he will be like a madman, sparing none. Alright, but with all that is going to happen pursuant to Jacob's trouble, we have a power that has always been fighting for us from since the beginning. Alright, that always been fighting for us from since the beginning. The history is there to speak for itself. And as the scripture says, just as he began, so shall it be in the end. Just as he was fighting for us in the beginning, is the same that he will do for us in the end. But for us that trust and keep faith, for us that trust, and fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, alright, these are the ones that he will lift up a standard for. Whether that standard be of literal spiritual power, to certain elect men, or whether it be, literal as Brother Calab, brought it out Sunday last during the works, where you could be in a house and the enemy surround the house and scan the house and whatnot, so forth, and they seeing you alone in the house. So yeah, it's like, hey, we are the okay, we are, just him alone. Alright, ripe fruit, easy fruit for the picking. And as soon as they enter the house, it's 4 men, 4 other men besides you, 5 other men, 10 other men besides you. And those men are who? The angels. Alright, those men are the angels. So, the Lord will lift up that standard for his elect men, either or way. Either spiritual power or protection from the angels, direct protection from the angels. This is what it is. You understand? We have to know it. We have to claim it. That the Lord will protect us in that time. Alright, because as the scripture say, Shuma man. That's roughly paraphrasing it, Who has the Lord abandoned that has ever trusted in him? Shuma man. Shuma man. in the time of trouble and what have you so forth, that the Lord abandoned any of his servants, that the Lord abandoned any of those that trusted and feared in him. He never did, because if he did, that will make him a liar. And the Lord is not a man to lie. Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai is not a man to lie. So the Lord is going to be there for us. All right? He's going to be there for us. Then you have the ultimate salvation, which is the righteous scarcely being saved, in that time. When the nuclear missiles come to drop and what have you so forth, where the Lord is going to come bursting through the skies with chariots, coming to receive his elect, beam them up into those chariots. Yeah, where Yahweh Shai is going to bring that ultimate salvation. Hey, the scriptures say that's Jeremiah 23 verses 5 going down to 8, where it speaks of where it speaks of the salvation, the great salvation that the children of Israel will be speaking of, that is going to eclipse the salvation that we receive in Egypt, in ancient Egypt. All right, it's going to eclipse it. So there's where it is here. All that is the standard that the Lord is going to lift up. All right, all that is the standard that the Lord is going to lift up for the children of Israel, for the elect, I would say. Let's be more precise. Let's narrow it down. Let's narrow it down to the elect. Only the elect is going to receive salvation. Only the elect is going to receive protection. All right? Because we know all what the enemy has in store for us, pursuant to persecution, pursuant to what they want to do with us, their true intentions, pursuant to those that fear the Lord, those that proclaim the name of the Lord. All right? Those that stand firm for and in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. You understand? This way it is here. That Redeemer is going to come for us and redeem us, to buy us back. Understand? To buy us back. But how is he going to buy us back? He's going to buy us back in blood, by the shedding of the blood of the wicked. That's how he is going to redeem us. By the shedding of the blood of the wicked, Esau, Edom. You understand? So, hey, the Lord is going to lift up that standard for us in the time of that flood. All right? Which is actually the enemy coming to persecute us, coming to wipe us off the face of the map, because that's what they want to do. That is what they want to do. They want to actually wipe the nation of Israel, whether elect or whether the 2/3, they could care less. Once you're an Israelite, they want you off the face of the earth. All right? But that will never, ever, 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 ever happen under the Lord's watch. Because the Lord, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, will lift up that standard when they come in like a flood. Hope you all was edified through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. This is your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp with another daily nugget edification. Alright? Through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. So Kal Halayam La Alahayanawa Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai Bahasham Rakaha Kodash Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh Shai Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh Shai Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles the bishops, the elders, a great millstone that rule well. Salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching us truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwat. My brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration came signing out saying shalom, shalom, shalom.